got to turn my mic on. KXO Radio, and we are here with the Ronald McDonald House. They've got the Red Shoe Day coming up, and just wave at the camera, Mom. I got Julie Rivera here with her daughter Izabella, and they're one of the families that have been at, and they're one of the families, there we go, get on the right microphone, Tracy. They're one of the families from the Ronald McDonald House, and there's so much equipment in this room. That's what we're trying to show you guys with all this YouTube stuff. And so Izabella, Julie is here. Julie's the mom, and thank you so much for stopping by.
No, thank you for inviting me. It's a blessing being here, and I'm very welcome for the invitation.
Okay, so you had to use Ronald McDonald House for almost 4 months. Your daughter came down with meningitis at just 1 month old. I can't imagine what you and your family went through. Tell us about that.
Yes, Isabella was born in November 2016. She had meningitis at the age of 1 month. She was flown to San Diego for 4 months. She was at the hospital. Her meningitis was strep B meningitis, what she was diagnosed, and it was a very hard situation for all of us, our family, and it's a hard situation going through. She had a meningitis where the doctors wouldn't say that she wouldn't survive. It was 4 months in San Diego, and she was 2 weeks in intensive care, where they would say that she wouldn't survive. That the brain was so damaged, 80% of her brain was damaged.
And that's probably the best place, and when these situations happen, that you get up to San Diego and you get to the Children's Hospital, and the medicine. You got baby girl with you right now, don't you?
Yes.
And you said she's doing good now?
She is doing very well, but we just got to the point where the doctor said she wasn't going to survive, and that if she would survive, there were going to be like a lot of disabilities for her. She would even might need a breathing oxygen, and you can imagine like all the negative things that they could tell you that your baby wasn't going to survive.
And that scares you half to death. Okay, now the Ronald McDonald House is there to help you through the most difficult time in your life.
Yes, we stood the first 2 weeks in intensive care with Isabella, and then they offered us the Ronald McDonald's house. We first thought not to go because we wanted to stay with her at all time, which we did, but all of a sudden, I had to take my other kids. I had other 4 kids with me, 3 more. I had to take them with me over there, and it was a blessing. It was a really blessing too. Oh my God, it's been 3 years of this, almost 3 years, but it's like it was yesterday. It's something that you'll never forget. It's a hard situation going through, but I'm very thankful to the Ronald McDonald's House because they allowed us to take my other kids with me. There was school in there, so my kids were able to go to school in there.
I saw that, where
Yes.
they teach them, so they've got all bases covered so that you are frankly at home.
Yes. My other family, my sisters, my nephews, they were all allowed to go in there every weekend. We always volunteered there to help in the kitchen, and anything that they would need volunteers, we were always there to help out.
They've got a big kitchen area there too.
Yes. I mean, they made us feel like we were at home in our hard situation that we had. They tried to make our days happy, events going on. My kids were able to go to Legoland, and I mean, we were going to a hard situation, but they knew our kids were going through it too, so they tell to help us out, and which we did. And I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing being there and everything what they offer us, and
to
like
have other families that are there that are going through hardship too, so that you can lean on each other.
Yes, we had to spend Christmas, New Year's, and we were released until March. We were there in December, and we were released until like March, April. So we were able to be there on the holidays, and believe me, it's hard because what you want is be with your family, but there it's your family. You get to know a lot of people from a lot of places, from Hawaii, we met a lot of blessing families from Saipan, and I mean,
and families come from all over the world for this care.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
you know, it is one of the best places that you could possibly be. And there are so many families from the Imperial Valley that use the Ronald McDonald House.
A lot. I want to say that most people don't know what the Ronald McDonald's is, because I didn't know what was it until we were up there. And I want to say that it's a blessing, and if we can help out, why not? It's a blessing where a lot of families from far away, they come to be there and going to a very hard situation.
And we've
with
got
our
over
kiddos.
48 intersections covered. This is going to be on Thursday, October 17th. 48 intersections, 700 volunteers. You got an intersection going?
We do. We got on Ross and Brochure and El Centro, so we'll be there.
Ross and Laboucherie and El Centro, you guys remember that when you come through there, baby Isabella, you need to stick some money into that red shoe for baby Isabella, because her, like many other children, actually need this help. And they've got them at the schools where they're dropping off at the schools. I've seen the banks have got their red shoes all over. We've got a red shoe back there in the corner too that we've had up there for a while. And Ronald McDonald, he goes out and visits with the kids. Did he stop by the house when you guys were there? Did you see Ronald McDonald?
Yes.
How excited did you get to see Ronald McDonald? We were like little kids going, oh my gosh.
We do. And you know what? It's in the hospital too as well, that they make the Christmas feel, the oh my God, it's amazing. It's really amazing, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have a lot of help from the Ronald McDonald House.
I know it. And then they've been doing this since 1980, the Ronald McDonald House. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I didn't know about the Ronald McDonald House either until I had to take my son to Children's Hospital. He had some surgery. That's when I realized that the Ronald McDonald House was across there. We've had several families just within the KXO family that have used the Children's Hospital and Ronald McDonald House. So we know, you know exactly what, and that's what we are here for. This is the platform. So tell them to get out there and start donating.
Yes, please. I mean, $1, a penny, a cent, anything is very helpful.
Because they
for
don't
the
really
families.
charge you that much.
They don't. It's just what you could able to give out every week. But I mean, you get your 3 meals, you get any supplies you need, the laundry for yourself, for your family.
I heard they have a hair salon too.
They do. They do. They make your hair for free. They get they have a little gym if you want to go to the little gym. I mean, it's amazing.
So
it's
you
amazing.
can feel better about yourself and gather your strength again so
Yes.
that you can be strong for your children.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? It's just, and baby Isabella, she is so cute. You guys can't really see her, but she is so precious. And you know what? I just give you kudos for, you know, being as strong as you are and for coming in and sharing your story with us. Anything else you'd like to tell everybody?
I want to say that it's not easy going through that. I feel that there's a lot of kiddos down here that are in special needs and everything. And I think we shouldn't be ashamed of taking them out there to show them off and show them what they're survival kids, because my child was a miracle. She was a miracle, and we should be proud of the mommies we are, because we're tough.
Yes.
We're very tough. And,
Tough as nails.
Yes, and we're tough because the Lord has given us the strength. Because I want to say that at the hospital, we never trusted or believed what the doctors said when they said all negative things about Isabella, saying she's not going to survive, she's going to die, there's no hope for her, her brain is so damaged that she won't be able to make it. But you know what, there's a God up there, there's a Lord, and we always believed in that. And we never believe what they said. We always believe what God said. And we said, until God says she'll be here. But we believe that this is a miracle and it's going to happen, and we trust in God. And I give very thankful to all the churches in the Imperial Valley, because even though they didn't know my daughter, they prayed a lot for her, and I know that God listened to all the prayers. I'm very thankful, thankful for that, because without the prayers, my daughter wouldn't be here.
Yeah, and you know it, and she's absolutely gorgeous. And you're right, you need to take them out. I took my son. He had double casts on. He had a problem with his leg when he was real little. And so I can know what, because when my baby was first born, they were telling me there was something wrong with his leg, and I was like already starting to panic. When there's something about your baby. I took him out to the grocery store. He's in his wheelchair at 3 years old in double cast. And this woman's looking at me going, I was wondering who brought their child in a wheelchair to the grocery store. I thought, excuse me? You know what? I hope nobody takes you out. You know, and he was picking his own apples, doing his own little thing in his wheelchair, and you're right. You know what? Those kids, they deserve to be out there.
Yes, and I think that they should be loved as anybody else. But there is people that they stare at you, like staring like something weird going on or something. I mean, I don't feel bad or angry. I just feel sad. I feel sad because there's people that haven't gone through a hard situation and can't understand what's going on. Yes.
Yeah.
And there's other people completely differently that they get close to you. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, I mean, and it makes you feel good. I mean, because it shows you that you're doing a great job, and we're there.
You are, and I love her little pink moccasins. Those are so cool. I want a pair of those. Did they make them in a bigger size? Well, she's napping on us. So anyways, it's the Ronald McDonald House. They have got the corners filled everywhere. Do all that you can to get $1 into that shoe if that's all you can. Even change, they don't care. And when you come through Ross and LaBrucherie, let the volunteers know that you're there for baby Izabella Rivera.
Yes, and she'll be there. She's this is the 3rd year we've been with the Ronald McDonald's, so she's always there. So she'll be there. So come by, pass by, say hi, Isabella, and we'll be there.
Okay. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate you sharing your story with us and everybody else. Wave bye to the camera. And, of course, you can find Julie and Isabella on the YouTube channel. Just give us a few minutes to get it up. We are KXO Radio, and here's more on Red Shoe.
The Ronald McDonald House of San Diego provides a home away from home for families with children being treated for serious, often life-threatening conditions at San Diego hospitals. More than 25% of families who stay at the Ronald McDonald House of San Diego live in Imperial Valley. On Thursday, October 17th, people will have an opportunity to support all Imperial Valley families who have stayed at the Ronald McDonald House of San Diego with cash donations during Imperial Valley's 9th annual Red Shoe Day. Simply visit our volunteers with red shoes from 7 to 10 a.m. at all major intersections in Imperial Valley. All McDonald's restaurants, banks, credit unions, and elementary school car line. For more information on Red Shoe Day and to give your support, log on to KXORadio.com. A message made possible by KXO AM1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.